All right, here we go, heading right on into our Monday afternoon. Again, hopefully your back to work Monday morning went well for you. It is going to be another hot one out there, but you know what? Today may be the hottest day of your entire work week. I'm forecasting a daytime high right around 100, but our temperature trend this week will be down ever so slightly into the 90s, so that is great news, and also our opportunity of rain for some of us out there. It appears as though that is also increasing, especially for tomorrow, Tuesday into Wednesday, but it's going to be a little bit like playing the Texas Lotto. Some of you are going to win big. You're going to get rain, and we may have some very generous rainfall amounts that we're going to be talking about, while most of us, unfortunately, will not receive rain, and the only thing we'll be adding to our backyard rain gauges is dust. And this is a very critical week now as far as the Texas drought goes and even our summer heat wave goes. For those of you who don't receive rain, as we go forward in time, that drought may really begin to take a turn for the worst, especially in our southern counties. So we really want you to stick with us this week as we're unfolding this, at least evolving forecast each and every day through the rest of your work week. But again, today we're right around 100. That's a spotty low wind rain chance, only about a 10% opportunity as we go through this afternoon. Now this is where we started the morning. Overnight lows here in the upper 70s to right around 80. If you remember over the weekend, the mornings were very comfortable. The humidity was low, but because the humidity came back overnight, simply put, the overnight lows did not drift off much whatsoever, and it was a very balmy start to the morning as well. Otherwise, we're fairly quiet. Just looking around the region here, I'm watching that blue line up in Oklahoma. That's what we call a surface boundary. That's going to come wobbling through Oklahoma as we go through the day, but it's going to kick off some rain, some storms up there. I think those storms, the complex of storms up in Oklahoma, I think dries up, but the residual outflow, the cooler air from those storms overnight, is going to set up across North Texas tomorrow, and I think that is going to be our kicker for some rain and some storms. We're going to kind of spell that out here over the next few minutes. Not everything is locked in quite yet, but I do think we'll have that opportunity of rain and storms coming up. Otherwise, you can see this clockwise spin flow across parts of the desert Southwest into the southern plains. That is our summer heat dome. It will be lifting to the north, but as it lifts to the north, here in North Texas, we're still going to be under its regime, so to speak. We're still going to be getting a north to south flow, and we've got a couple very weak mini disturbances that will also be wrapping around in that. So as those come through, along with a very sharp increase of fetch here of Gulf of Mexico moisture coming into the area. Wow, take a look at those bright pinks and even some of the blacks. This is what we call PWAT, or precipitable water, and any storm that does form is going to have a lot of rain potential to work with. So especially in our eastern counties, things over there, you may really have some heavy downpours as we go forward in time, but the thing is, you actually have to have some thunderstorm activity in your area, obviously, to be able to enjoy that. And unfortunately, not everyone will. So this is what the model's doing. Again, as we go through this afternoon, again, you can see a few splash or dash showers or thunderstorms around. Again, most of us today, simply put, we do miss out. Here comes that complex of storms overnight up in Oklahoma. Now look at this here. You can see by sunrise, there it is, essentially stalling right at the Red River Valley. But again, I think it's the rain-cooled air, the outflow that comes right down to Interstate 20 and stalls out. There it is. During the peak heating of tomorrow, scattered showers and thunderstorms develop. Notice right in the Metroplex as well. So I think for tomorrow, I'm going to be increasing those rain probabilities. I think we'll do something similar to that on Wednesday. And then as we get into Thursday and Friday, we'll begin to taper off those rain chances. Everyone always asks, is there any severe weather? Don't think there's going to be much in the way of any severe weather with this. A severe storm or two can't be ruled out, but generally speaking, heavy downpours and again lightning would be the primary concern with this activity. Notice the splotchiness here of future rainfall projections. Again, those are all just heavy downpours around the area, but again, you can see by and large, unfortunately, a lot of us do miss out on these rain chances. So up around 100 today. Today's record high 107, nowhere near that good news. And the lowest high temperature, by the way, ever recorded today was 76 from back in 1977. That also would sound very nice right about now. So daytime highs, upper 90s to right around 100 today. There's that 10 to 20% opportunity of a stray shower thunderstorm as we go through the afternoon. Upper 70s to right around 80 overnight. And then for most of us tomorrow, only forecasting 90s. I think the break from the heat does begin tomorrow. There are those rain probabilities for tomorrow, Tuesday. I'm going to bump that up to 30%. And again, you can see that does linger into Thursday before we trim those rain chances back Thursday into Friday.